Hello dudes, Ryan Dude 5678 here, and welcome back to Super Mario Galaxy 2. In the last episode, guys, we 100% World 1 once and for all. Like, everything is done now, all of the green stars, all of the comet medals, everything that we can do in World 1 is done, and we are moving right on into World 2. We are not wasting any time throughout this Let's Play, guys. We are just breezing through these worlds, because with how fast World 1 took, like, we got the whole thing done in like 40 minutes. That was insane to me. So if we keep up that pace, I genuinely think I might be able to do like all of the green stars tonight in this one gaming session, which would be insane, because I was not expecting that. Like, there's already 2 green stars right there just revealed to me off the rip, so I already know where to find 2 of them. That is crazy. But yes, like, I was not expecting... Oh, and there's the third one. Well, okay, we literally know where every green star is, just like that. Perfect. Let's just get that one off the rip. That literally took 5 seconds. Well, as I'm talking about these being way faster episodes, guys, since we know where the rest of the green stars are, literally, we can see the third one right there. So I can literally just do this. Actually, no, I can't do that. But I think I can do this with a backflip instead. Boom. Green star number 2, and I'll see the third one in the background, so I'm not going to waste any time. Yaha! I'll see you guys there. Okay, guys, we're back. Let's go and get that final green star. I see it right there. In fact, I think I remember the gimmick of this one. I think you have to wait for the floor to actually get chainsawed down, or buzzsawed, whatever the hell these things are called. I don't remember. But you need to wait for the floor to get sawed down so you can fall onto the green star. Because, yeah, like, it's underneath the floor, so you have to wait for this to literally fall, and then risk going for it. Thankfully, it does fall slowly, so it's not much of a risk, but, like, that is still so cool. Like, there's just so many cool concepts and gimmicks for the green stars. I just don't understand how anyone can hate them. Like, yeah, I guess, to an extent, they could be seen as filler. But when you take into account that Mario Galaxy 1's post-game was literally just the same game again with Luigi, getting a fully unique experience, borderline a second game for this game's post-game. It's like, that is so cool. And I will never understand the hate for the green stars. I just don't understand it. They are so good. They are just, mwah. Do this again, Nintendo. Please, if we get another game in the future that involves collecting power stars or anything similar, do a post-game that has an equivalent of the green stars, please, I'm begging you. These things are just so damn fun to go after. Like, oh man, it makes a very linear 3D Mario game turn into basically an older Mario Odyssey, and that is just the coolest thing to me. Like, having to explore out of bounds or use methods that are just completely outside the box to reach the stars. It's just so cool, man. It's so cool. I actually don't remember where some of these are on this level, but I do remember that some of them might be like off the edge. I think I do remember that for at least one of these, so we need to keep that in mind. In fact, I think one of them might actually be, yeah, I hear it. I think one of them's literally on top of the bridge right here. I might have made a mistake getting the goddamn rock mushroom. I don't know if I'll be able to make it up here anymore. Oh no. That might be a problem actually, guys. I might have just screwed up. I don't think there's a way I can damage myself or anything. So unless... I actually don't know if I'm going to be able to get this. I might have to... Can I restart the level? No, I can't. I mean, I can return to the map, I guess. Which, honestly, I might have to do, so... Because I don't think I can get up there without the spin jump, so that was my bad. I kind of forgot I needed to do that, so... I'm just going to restart the level, guys, and I'll see you guys when I'm back here, so be right back. Okay, guys, we're back. This time, actually, don't have the rock mushroom, so I can actually get this first green star now, which involves me doing this, which once again, just so cool. Look at that. That is so cool. How can anyone hate these stars, man? Like, these don't feel like filler in the slightest. They feel so deliberately placed and so just intricately just... I don't know, man. It's just, they're so cool. I will always be the hardest goddamn green star defender till the day I die. Like, oh man, guys, they're so cool. They are incredible. I love the green stars. Please tell me I'm not alone. Like, guys, I want at least one comment on one of these videos defending the green stars and sharing my passion for them. Please tell me there's someone out there like me. Either way, I do remember where this one is, mainly because I just saw it on the goddamn screen as I was collecting the first star there. Like, I saw the shine of it. But at the same time, I also did remember this placement beforehand, even before seeing that. Like, I actually thought that was going to be the first green star before we actually heard this one on top of the bridge here. But yeah, the second one, guys, another really cool location, is literally behind this ramp. So instead of using the goddamn rock mushroom, you just walk up to the ramp instead and realise, oh wow, that's where the star is. Okay guys, we're back again. I just literally got hit as I was saying that. I looked away from the screen for 1 nanosecond and I ran into the enemy. Fantastic start. Either way, we are back once again. I actually don't remember where the third one is. It might actually be just off stage, like I said one of them were going to be. But I guess at the same time, all of them have technically been off stage in one way or another. But I'm definitely going to check the edges of the planets first. Because, yeah, there it is. Like I said, this was the one that I remembered, I guess, in terms of the one being off stage. Boom. Thank God I did that, because would have missed it otherwise. But yeah, man, like, guys, I'm not going to keep on saying it, but I love the green stars. I'm just so excited to do these episodes for you guys, especially knowing that it's not going to take that long compared to the regular worlds. It's like, this is going to be such a fun journey, man. Just speed blitzing. I don't think that's the right term, but you know what I mean. Just absolutely speed running through all of these worlds. It's just going to be so fun. And oh my god, I was almost going to call this Yoshi Falls. This level has some really cool green stars. I know I've been saying that for every level at this point, but like, Hightail Falls has some really good ones. Because there's literally one that is on like the massive wall there. Like, instead of running up to here and entering the launch star, you run even higher up the wall to like the absolute limit of it, and that's where one of the green stars are. Whereas otherwise there probably was nothing up there besides like, I think, one NPC. I think it might actually be like the big black penguin, like the leader penguin that gives you the, you know, student lesson in the first game, I guess. I don't actually know his like actual name. But yeah, you saw the star up there for a little speck of a second there. But I'm going to try and do this first try. It might be a little hard, but I'm definitely going to try. Although I definitely just screwed it up there. But I might be able to fix it. No, I won't. Maybe? No, I won't. Okay. Well, we're not dead, so that's the main thing that matters, but I kind of forgot I have to take the left path all the time. I'm so used to taking that little right path. And yeah, look at that tight turn. Like, that is why it's hard to get this, because you literally need to take that path, and that right turn there is very, very tight. But I'm actually going to stop here just to see what you have to say. Your skill has brought you very far. Quite a view, is it not? From here, it's clear how important every coin truly is. Well, thanks for that, I guess. And I guess while I'm here, I can grab... I'm hoping I don't fall off here, because Yoshi's really slippery for some reason. No, they're out of range. That would have been such a nice batch of star bits. You know what, it's fine. Either way, we got the green star. Yoshi! What the hell was that, Yoshi? Okay, guys, we're back. I think I remember where one more of the stars are. I'm sure we'll remember both of them as, like, we progress through the level. Because the memories are, like, unlocking live right now. But I do remember where one of these green stars are. I don't know where the other one is, but I'm sure we'll get to that as we progress, like I just said. Because that was the first one up there. Don't know if the second one's like on one of these collapsing platforms, maybe? I don't think so, but it's always worth keeping an ear out. At the same time, I thought it's going to be hard to do that with the dash pepper, so I don't think it's going to be here. In fact, I can almost guarantee that it's not. But I do know one of them's up here somewhere. Literally on one of the sideways walls. I think it's right around where the star coin is, actually. Well, not the star coin, the comet medal. Either way, here it is. You literally have to instead go on top of the wall like this to get the green star that you guys can't even see because it's covered up by my face cam, but... No! I'm sorry, Yoshi. Make it! We failed, guys. We failed. But you saw the gist of it, at least, which is the main thing that matters. But yeah, that is just such a cool green star, and it's honestly pretty hard to do, as you just saw, because, like, it's not only decently difficult to get up onto this wall without accidentally, like, jumping off, but it's also a matter of, like, you then have to try and get the star, which is a lot harder to do than it looks when the depth perception is fully in 2D, so you have, like, almost no depth of where you're going. Like, that is a really cool one, man. That is definitely one of the more memorable ones for me as well. I love that one a lot. You can tell I'm absolutely just humongous fan of, like, the ones that are, like, borderline out of bounds and require pretty, like, skillful gameplay to reach. I don't know, man. I really like that one. And it was the second one, so the third one's way later on. Okay, guys. We are back. And I think I do actually hear... Oh, there it is. I just saw it. So how do we get that? Do I need to swing from here? And then use Yoshi? Okay, well, we found it. Only question is now, how do we get to it? Maybe with a dashed mushroom? Don't know why I called it a mushroom. That is not the case, and Yoshi's beyond dead. I don't even think he died, that's the worst part. That sounds really morbid out of context, but it would have been more useful to me if he did. And, well, he respawned, so never mind, forget I said that. But yeah, I'm a little confused. I might have to use the power of the goddamn infinite flutter. It's just a matter of can I execute it, because I'm really bad at it. I've never bothered to practice doing it. So, that's going to be the problem here. But I did it, baby! Infinite flutter with Yoshi! Yoshi! That was awful. Guys, my Yoshi impression gets worse every time I do it. I need to stop. Ooh, we have a decent choice here. Honey Bloom, Cosmic Cove, or Wild Glide. I think I'm definitely going to do Wild Glide first, because I think the Fluzzard ones are probably going to be some of the hardest ones. Because I'm already not that good with Fluzzard to begin with. Like, I've gotten a lot more confident with him over the course of this Let's Play, but, like, he is still pretty damn hard to control, at least compared to basic, you know, Luigi controls. So, I think it's definitely best if we just get these out of the way nice and fast. Problem is I'm completely forgetting where these goddamn green stars are. I know there's one in one of the levels. I think it might actually be the second Fluzzard level, where the second the race starts, or just the flight, you have to just dive down at full strength to dive into the star. That one was always one of the most stressful ones for me, because it's like, I'm pretty sure if you dive at like max speed, you literally die in one hit. So imagine if I didn't die up to that point in a zero death run, and then that star just one-shots me going for it because I didn't dive the perfect pixel amount. Like, we're gonna cross that one relatively soon, but thankfully I don't think it's in this level, so we at least have a few more worlds to go before we have to stress about that. Either way, got that one done. Thankfully it was pretty obvious as soon as, like, you know, it was visible on screen. Don't know where the second one is, but I'm guessing as I notice it I'll probably remember. Although, obviously I will, because it's in front of my face. Don't know why I said that like that was a surprise, but you know what I mean. Though I think it might be right at the end, if I'm not mistaken. Like, literally tail end of the level. Although there it is! Oh! Yeah! Oh! I cannot believe we actually managed to snag that. Oh my god, I think I had to go on the right path there to get that one. Because there was a left path that I went into, the middle path down below, and then there was a right path, I'm pretty sure. I went on the complete, just polar opposite side that I needed to get that star, and I somehow just managed to, like, full speed, full tilt, even, my way into the star. That is crazy. I cannot believe I actually just did that. That was absurd. Leave a like for that one, guys. If that doesn't deserve a like, I don't know what does. Jesus Christ. Either way, we're moving right on to, what's this place called? Honey Bloom Galaxy. And it's another mini galaxy, so there's only 2 compared to 3. Which is why I went to this one first. I actually don't remember where the green stars are in this level, and I feel like it's going to be kind of annoying hunting them down here, because there are so many just nooks and crannies that they could be in. Because you already had, like, the traditional hidden star in this level that was pretty hidden. So, unless I hear them as we progress through the level, I feel like this might actually be one of the harder levels that we've run into so far. At least in terms of, like, how time-consuming it's going to be. Especially since I have to use the slow as hell bee mushroom. Which, you know, it's not my least favourite power-up ever, but, like, it is pretty sluggish to use. Which can be a little tedious sometimes. That's the comet medal I'm hearing. And that's the regular secret star that we already got. Okay, so I don't think there's been any green stars yet. But I'm definitely keeping a close eye out. Also, this level's going to be great for star bits, thankfully, so I guess that's the one positive of this. And I do hear the first star. It should be right around here. Okay, damn, I heard that for a long, like, distance. Okay, I need to actually let this recharge. Which is, honestly, I'm just going to land. It's going to be way faster. But yeah, I heard that from pretty damn far away. Okay, I'm out of reach. So I need to do that, then bounce on the grape, then fly. Okay. That was a little bit more complicated than it needed to be, but sure. Cool. Got the star, I guess. Yay. Okay, guys, we're back. Decided to save you guys some time there. I'm probably just going to do that whenever we get most of the green stars, unless I just have something to say while we go back to Starship Mario. Most of the time I'm probably just going to cut back to where we were from the original green star that we just collected. I do hear the second one though, so it should be nearby. In fact, I think it might even be like right above this goddamn stalk here. Could be wrong. It's kind of hard to tell actually. Because it sounds like it's around here, but I don't know. Yes, it is. There it is. That is insane. Okay. Well, boom. Another galaxy done. Yaha! Okay, guys. Cosmic Cove. I think most of these green stars are easy. I know there's one in the water section that's kind of like off the stage. You just have to long jump to it, I'm pretty sure. But I don't know where the other 2 are off the top of my head. I'm trying to see if I can spot any just off the rip. Well, there's one, just at the goddamn waterfall. Thanks for just showing me that, I guess. I appreciate it, game. Also, we've been doing pretty good with Starbits the last few stars, so that's good as well. Obviously, it's not even close to enough, but, you know, it is what it is. Also, guys, something I did find out recently. I don't know if it's true, because all I saw was one comment on, like, Reddit or something. I don't even remember where I saw it, but I saw a comment somewhere of someone saying that because the bank toad's not in the game anymore, Nintendo actually changed the restriction for the Starbits. At least, like, across different save files, right? Because how you would do the perfect run before is, like, yeah, you'd have to grind 9999 Starbits on, like, your first ever run. But then you could just put your Starbits in Bank Toad and transfer them to a new file, so you would never have to grind those 9999 Starbits again. Like, you would just have to do it once, and then Bank Toad would basically be your backup Starbits for every save file after that. But, obviously, with Bank Toad not being in this game, I was wondering, are you just going to have to grind 9999 Starbits every time you replay the game now? Turns out that's not the case, at least apparently. I don't know how true this is, because I haven't done any further research other than seeing that one comment. But apparently, they've changed it so that you only have to collect them once. I don't know if you have to keep a save file around that, you know, has collected those star bits, but apparently if you've just collected 9999 star bits once in this version of the game, every future save file will like just automatically detect that, and you won't have to go for the max star bit requirement again. I don't know if you have to keep that save file around, right? Like, I don't know if you need a save file that has max star bits on it, and as long as it's like a save file that you have, then it will transfer, or if the game somehow just automatically detects that you have done it before. So even if you reset all your save files and you have 3 fresh save files, it still detects that you've done it before, so you just never have to do that requirement more than once, even if you no longer have a save file that has the requirement done. Like, I don't know, it's a little confusing. I'm sure I explained that very poorly, but essentially the bank toad is just now an automated thing. That's just built into the game. So like, instead of having to use the bank toad to transfer star bits from one file to another to unlock the perfect run, once you've done it once, it should just, you know, detect that. You shouldn't have to do it again. At least as long as you have a save file with max star bits on it, or that you've at least collected max star bits on before. Again, I don't know if you need to keep that file around, or if it just automatically detects that you've done it before, even if you've deleted that file since. I don't know how, you know, those specifics work, but apparently, according to, you know, that comment that I saw, as long as you have done the requirement once, you shouldn't have to do it again. So that's really cool to know, because now one of my biggest questions with this game has been answered, and that's the fact, oh, do I need to grind 10,000 star bits every time I replay the game now to unlock the perfect run? Turns out, no you don't. It will just automatically do it as long as you've done it once before, which is really cool. I appreciate that Nintendo did that, instead of just removing Bank Toad and then leaving us some half-baked version of Galaxy 2 that you have to constantly grind whenever you replay it. Like, no, they actually essentially built the requirement into the game so that you only have to do it once, and then from there on out, it should, hopefully, just, you know, not have you require those star bits if you were to replay the game. Again, I don't know the specifics, or if you need a save file around that has already reached the requirement in order for it to work. I don't know those specifics, but hey, if that is true, then that is really cool. Either way, enough talking about that. I just thought that's something I should bring up, given I've been mentioning it throughout this whole Let's Play series, building up to the perfect run. Because I've been questioning this whole time, with Bank Toad gone, how is that going to work? But apparently it's just automated. From here on out, it's like you do it once, and then apparently you don't need to do it again. So, that's really cool. Either way, that's the one I was talking about. In fact, I think there's 2 like that. I think the third one is literally just further up in this section. Because I swear in the transition where it showed me the key, unless I was somehow hearing this star from that far above, I'm pretty sure the third one is literally right next to the key. So, now that we have that one, I think the third one should be literally just right at the end of that water section. So, I'll see you guys there. Okay guys, we're back in the water section. And if I was using my ears correctly, I'm pretty sure the final star should be right where the key is. I'm pretty sure you literally have to long jump, like, where the key is off stage. And that's where the third one is. Although at the same time, I could have been hearing this star in that little transitional period. So I guess I'll have to see whether I'm right or wrong. But I feel like that's too far away for me to have heard it from all the way up here. But I feel like the third one has to be. Because yeah, I feel like this is a completely different sound. Like, this has to be the third star. This feels way too different. Yep, knew it. Told you guys, my memory is serving me right all of these goddamn times. But yeah, you literally have to long jump that far off stage to get this. It's kind of insane, actually. I actually don't know if I'm going to reach this first try, but I can certainly try. Did not want the key, but you know what, it's fine. Huh! Boom, didn't even need to spin jump. Okay, I was heavily overestimating how far away that was. At least with Luigi. Anyway, yeah-ha! Sorry guys, had to do it. Once again, another great castle level. I'm going to say it guys, I think Galaxy 2 objectively has just the better castle levels out of the Galaxy games. I think Galaxy 2 has the better levels in general, but like, the castles especially, man, I just feel like they're on a whole other league for me. I just feel like I enjoyed them just twice as much as I did the Galaxy 1 ones. Obviously the Galaxy 1 castles are great, but like, I feel like these actually feel like full-blown levels, not just a build-up leading to Bowser, you know? It feels like some of the castles in Galaxy 1 felt more like a build-up to Bowser than something that was actually focusing on trying to be a level. Whereas this feels like something just pulled straight out of 3D Land or something. And I mean that in the best way possible, because I know 3D Land doesn't often get compliments online, guys, so trust me, I'm not trying to insult the game when I say that. I'm a hardcore 3D Land defender. So, I mean that in the best way possible, let me tell you that much. Either way, where are the stars? There's that one there, but is that the first one? It feels like we're pretty far in at this point for that to be the first one, but I guess we'll see. Either way, whether it's the first one or not, this is still a crazy goddamn placement. Look at this damn thing. It's behind a rock in the magma. So you literally have to do this and hope you get it. Okay guys, let's not have that happen a second time. There we go. That was actually way easier than the angle I took last time. I don't know why I didn't do that the first time, but that is another really cool one. Because like you can easily see the shine behind the rock, but then actually having to get to the rock, especially with it being so close to the edge of the map as well. So it's like, not only is the lava a threat, like you just saw there, but you could also just as easily overshoot your jump and just fall off the map. Like, that is a really clever placement. Well, maybe not clever, but like it's a really cool placement. I do really enjoy it. Either way, I'll see you guys at the second star. I'm not going to waste time. These episodes are all about saving time and getting through these worlds as fast as possible. So, I'll see you guys there. I'm sorry. Okay guys, here we are. And I'm pretty sure the second star is actually really close to this area. I think it's actually underground. Like, yep, there it is. It's literally under the enemies that destroy the ground. So you literally have to use one of their pathways to get the star. That is so cool, man. So many cool gimmicks and hiding spots for these stars. Like, I just don't understand how people can hate them, dude. They're so cool. They decimate Luigi Galaxy as a post-game. I'm sorry, guys. I feel like that is the one opinion in the world of Mario opinions that should be an objective fact. There is no way that Luigi Galaxy, just the same game again, but with Luigi for one extra star that you unlock right at the end, assuming you can even be bothered to 100% the game twice in a row. It's like, that versus essentially a second game of Mario Galaxy 2. Like, 121 more completely unique stars with ingenious hiding spots and gimmicks. It's like, it's just no competition, man. I'm sorry, but like, you can prefer the Galaxy 1 post-game on a personal level if you want, but like, I feel like objectively speaking, Galaxy 2 is just the way better post-game in terms of actually being like a cool post-game, you know? That's just my opinion, guys. I'm not gonna pretend like my opinion's correct, but like, come on. This is just so much better than Galaxy 1's just replay the game as Galaxy 1 Luigi. Like, I don't know why I said that so weirdly, but you know what I mean. Either way, guys, that is going to do it for World 2 of the Green Star Journey. As you can see, everything is fully done now in World 1 and World 2. Next up is World 3, of course, and there is quite a few levels here with 3 stars, although I guess it's the same amount as the last world, actually. In fact, I think that might just be the format. Yeah, okay, so I didn't actually realise that. There's like a consistent format between all of the worlds. There are 4 main worlds and then 3 smaller ones. I actually didn't realise that that was a straight up just format that the game had. That's actually really cool. That makes things really easy for me to like memorise now, because then I know it's like 4 main worlds, 3 small ones. I actually didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know that this game actually had like a format like that. Whereas in Galaxy 1 it was a little more random. There were some domes that had 3 big galaxies, then there was others that didn't. Like, it was really weird. Whereas this game actually has a consistent pattern, so that's cool. I didn't actually realise that, so yeah, that's really cool. But like I was saying, that's going to do it for part 2 of the Green Star Journey. Don't know why I'm calling it part 2, since this is definitely not part 2 of the series, but it's part 2 of the Green Star Journey, so I guess I'm not wrong. But yeah, guys, that is going to do it for this episode. We will be back very soon for World 3 of the Green Star Journey. We are literally halfway through at this point. Like, the next world is the halfway point, not including the special world, so we're already pretty close to, like, the halfway point of the Green Star journey. I completely forgot how fast these actually go by. Maybe it's because I'm just enjoying them so much, but I feel like the faster pacing also just makes it way more fun. Like, it almost feels like this is literally the Luigi U Galaxy Edition. Like, you have the Mario playthrough up until the final boss, and then you have the Green Stars, which conveniently I'm also doing with Luigi, where you just get them way faster, you get through the worlds way faster. I don't know, it genuinely feels like Luigi U. I think I made a joke about it way earlier in the Let's Play, but I didn't realise that, you know, it was actually a reality. In fact, I think I might have even said that joke way back in Galaxy 1. I actually don't remember when I said that joke at this point. Either way, my point still stands. But yeah, that's going to do it for this episode, guys. I know I've said that about 8 times. I'm really bad at doing outros for some reason, but yeah, I'm just going to end it here, and we'll be back very soon for part 3. So, thank you dudes for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and as always, peace out.